Hi, I'm Mark, and today I need to talk about Brexit again. What a surprise. British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak has been challenged by the Burberry Group chairman over the spectacular own goal of a post-Brexit VAT change, while the British Prime Minister sought to improve the Conservatives' reputation with businesses. Gary Murphy told the Prime Minister on Monday that his move to scrap VAT refunds for tourists has made Britain the least attractive shopping destination in Europe. Speaking to around 200 senior executives gathered at a Business Connect conference he convened in London, Sunak stressed that the government has their back. Well, he's struggling to improve ties with industry following the challenges of Brexit and the coronavirus, as well as the catastrophic terms of Boris Johnson and Liz Truss. Murphy hailed Sunak as obviously more pro-business than some previous administrations. But the luxury retailer's chairman added, "It's a bit perverse that on the day we left the single market, a decision, I believe it was yours as Chancellor of the Exchequer, to abolish the VAT refunds for tourists, makes the UK the least attractive shopping destination in Europe. Leaving the EU has had a significant impact on trade, hopefully not forever, but the fact of the matter is that it has stunted growth. So we urge you to look at this particular issue of VAT. This is a spectacular own goal that can be reversed by a decision by you or the Chancellor of the Exchequer." Well, Sunak stressed there are good reasons for this, but he will look at the data to see whether things are going as they expected or not. He began his speech by saying that ministers are focused on improving Britain's skills and boosting growth, while also developing a migration system to attract talent. "We want small and large businesses to know that this government has your back," he once again said. Well, Jeremy Hunt underscored this message by stressing that despite a rough time last year, the government is ensuring stability in the economy. The rough time was Liz Truss, I guess he means. The Chancellor of the Exchequer told reporters at the conference, "We've had a very bumpy political time over the past year. I think when you speak to the leaders here today who represent a large cross-section of the economy, they say stability has returned. We are seeing all kinds of signs of growing optimism." Well, Hunt acknowledged that the tax burden is too high, but argued that the way they are going to lower the tax burden is through growth. And that's why it would be important for world leaders to say they are the third most interesting countries to do business with, he said. Well, he cited the importance of education, business everywhere, and jobs for growth. Well, the Labour Party used the conference to accuse the Tories of mismanaging the UK economy. Shadow Chancellor of the Exchequer Pat McFadden said, "After 13 years, the Tories' pattern of economic failure continues. Britain families are being hit harder by price hikes than many comparable economies. Other countries have struggled with COVID and the fallout from the war in Ukraine. But Tory country Britain leads the major developed world in terms of inflation growth." Earlier this month, IMF economists said they expected the UK economy to grow more slowly than other advanced G7 countries. This year it will shrink by 0.3% before rising again by 1% next year. And they really have the worst numbers of all comparable countries. And it's always funny what some people in the comments are comparing their country to make them look better. But no, if you look for industrial countries of, let's say, a similar strength, they are not doing good at all. So I don't know why they still fall for some lies or still spreading some lies. But if you just look at the proper numbers, you will know the real. And I'll see you in my next video. I'll be back.